I'm not really sure what's going on with my hair. I'm working with like 4-day-old hair, so let's just ignore that. Hey y'all, what is up? So I finally got around to filming a makeup video. Now that I have free time, thank you coronavirus. And now that I have energy, not really anything to do, I figured there is no better time to film a makeup look. So this is the look I did. So the look I did was a half cut crease. So while this look is a little more glam, the techniques are the same for everything. So if you can know how to do these techniques, you can change the colors in and out. You can make it to whatever occasion you want to suit it for. Without further ado, let's jump into the video. That's what people say, right?
Alright, so I'm going in with the Urban Decay Primer Potion in Eden. And I'm going to prime my eyelid, blend it all out. Y'all, if you don't have this product, take $13 and change up your makeup game. I'm telling you. So this is the shade Morocco from the Nubian 2 palette by Juvia's Palace. This is going to be our transition color, so I'm going to lay it down on my crease and blend all the way up. Make sure it is pretty seamless. We don't want any harsh lines. Blend, blend, blend. It's not a quick process. Don't rush it. Alright, going in with a smaller tapered blending brush, I'm taking Violetta from the Master Palette by Mario into my crease. This is going to deepen up the look, and I'm also going to drag this into my outer corner a little later on. This is really important to make sure this shade and the orange shade are blended together completely. So you'll see I'm going to go back and forth between the two colors just to make sure there are no harsh lines and they look seamlessly. Using the Urban Decay Primer Potion and a small shadow brush, this is the Morphe M421, I'm going to now cut the crease. So I start at the bottom and work my way up. Just go ahead and trace it out. Take your time. Don't rush with this process because you want it to be nice and crisp. Once my crease is cut, I'll go between my finger and the color Violetta, and I'll just make sure there are no harsh lines on the outer edge of that cut crease. Dipping into my Soft Glam palette, I'm going to pick up the color Fairy and lay that down everywhere my shadow primer is at. Then I'm going to continue to diffuse and blend the outer edge with Violetta and Morocco. A quick wing with some Wet n Wild eyeliner, and it's in the color black. Prepping the skin for foundation is super important. Today I'm using the Simple Moisturizer and the e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer. Lately, I have been absolutely obsessed with the Scott Burns technique for applying foundation. So this is what I'm going to do now. I'm taking my concealer and my cream contour before foundation. I know it sounds crazy. I promise it works. And then I always take my liquid highlighter as well. I do this step because it creates that inner glow look. 10 out of 10 recommend. I'm also going to link that Scott Burns video down below so you guys can check out the original. When I blend this out, I always use a more stiff sponge. So this is the Morphe sponge. And then I always use a brush to blend out my cream contour. And I'm just using the Real Techniques foundation brush to do that today. So if I'm looking for more coverage with a natural finish, I'll take the extra step to apply my foundation with a brush, and then I'll blend it out with my Real Technique sponge. When I'm doing this method, I don't apply the foundation with the brush precisely. I really just want to lay that down on the skin, and then I'll blend out the excess, push it into the skin with my sponge.
So my camera shut off. So I set my face using the Laura Mercier Secret Brightening Eye Powder. Yeah.
So I'm all out of my powder contour, and with everything going on, I'm not going to go out and get some more. So recently I've been dipping into a darker powdered foundation. This is the Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless Face Powder in the color Mocha. It's a couple shades darker than my skin. Now that my under eyes are set, I'll go ahead and put Morocco on my lower lash line with a fluffy blending brush. So apparently I love the color Morocco so much. I'm also going to use that as my blush. I'm just going to take a big fluffy stippling brush to apply it. Now for my favorite part, highlighter. I'm using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Nicole Guerriero palette. This was a limited edition palette, but it is back in stock. So if you've got the $40 to spare, 10 out of 10, 100 out of 100, I recommend you go ahead and pick this up. And yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and apply a highlighter for the both of us. I set my face before lashes because I like to saturate my face. And then I'm going to fan dry my face around 80%. Then I'll push that setting spray into my cheeks. Everywhere else I applied tons of powder. And that's just going to help create a melted look.
All right, y'all, so I changed and I did some lashes. I'm using the Ardell Demi Whispies. They come in a pack of, I think 5. Yeah, they're in a pack of 5. I think they're like $11 at Walgreens. They're supposed to be like one-time use. I get a couple uses out of mine. I just put them right back in the little thing. Pop the clear divider on top. And I just store them like this. I wear them like 3 or 4 times. Just make sure you take care of them. You can pull the lash glue off, all that good stuff. So I'm gonna add some lips. Contrary to popular belief, I'm not the biggest fan of liquid lipstick. Probably because I got the crustiest, driest lips in the South. I do really love this one, Maybelline Super Stay Matte Ink. She looks like this. And it comes with a really cool applicator. So it's like kind of the shape of your lip. It's easier to apply with your lip. So this is what I'm going to use today. And this one is in the color Amazonian. All right, guys, so that's all for this video. If you liked it, be sure to let me know. I hope you guys enjoyed watching. Okay, I'm gonna shut up and shut up, okay? Okay, bye.